So the other day I came home and I found a package waiting for me. I opened it up and this is what I got. Chicken picks? What's that? Oh well, let's give them a try. You can think, how exciting can it be to get free picks? Well, firstly, for me, it's very exciting. I love trying out new guitar picks. Secondly, after a bit of research, I found out that chicken picks are used by my good buddy Andy the Guitar Geek. And there's one thing you can be sure of is that you can trust a guitar geek. Third of all, these picks actually promise to do something a little different and last forever. So let's open them up. So I'm assuming this is a variety pack that they sent out for me to try. And the first thing that immediately strikes me is I love the graphics. I have no idea why the company is called Chicken Picks, and obviously the cool guys at Chicken Picks, if you're watching this, tell me because I have no idea. But I love the logo, looks really cool, and thank you for these stickers. Who doesn't like stickers? I love stickers. But in the pack, I got three different types of picks. So the first one is called the Lights, and it's actually not that light. It is a 2.2 millimeter pick, very nice looking white. Again, really nice aesthetics to these. I really like the white color. It looks really nice. And it is so obviously already quite thick. Then moving on in order, you get a 2.7 millimeter, and this one is a traditional triangle shape. So pretty cool. This one has a more of a jazz 3 vibe to it, and this one has a traditional triangle, which normally I'm not a massive fan of, but I really want to try this one. And finally, you get the thicker one, which is the 3.5 mil. This one is a little bit smaller, so it's definitely in the Jazz 3 territory than the light one, but is even thicker. So it's basically stone, I guess, the thickness of a stone pick, which are really cool stone picks. I love stone picks, but they are very expensive, and if you lose them, ooh, it's not nice. So, just before we get started, a few words on Chicken Picks, the actual company, because as you guys know, I think it's very important nowadays in the world we live in to get a bit of background on the companies that you buy whatever gear from and who is actually making these products, because it is essential to the guitar world, music industry, to keep supporting these small independent companies that are doing things with lots of passion and are making a real difference in the guitar and the music world as it is, because that's where true innovation usually comes from. It often comes from very, very small manufacturers that are working hard to change something that they have seen in their own playing life and they have seen in other guitar players, and they're making it with lots of dedication. So, again, please support your small independent guitar makers, guitar pick makers, guitar amp makers, whatever it can be. Chicken picks are very unique in their design. They come in, I believe, around seven different types with various thicknesses going from 2 millimeters to 3.3, I believe. Now, I'm going to say I've been using these picks for a number of weeks now, non-stop, just to try them out and to see some of the features. And I can definitely confirm that my impressions are really good. I mean, these are fantastic picks. And one of the things that really, really impressed me from the start is it does significantly reduce hand fatigue. And that is a very important thing for me, at least from my perspective. I am in the studio recording for very long periods at the same time with very few breaks. So very often I do suffer from problems on the right hand in terms of fatigue, in terms of gripping the pick too hard. I do also tend to hit the strings quite hard depending on the type of music that I play. So I have noticed that the fact that these picks are, first of all, very thick, and second of all, very nice to and comfortable to hold. You don't have to grip it as hard. So you're really gripping it very lightly. And actually, what the thickness also does, which was very surprising to me because I'm not a person that normally plays very thick picks, but I've been playing the thickest one and I absolutely adore it. This is my go to now and I can't stop playing it. And that's because it actually gives you, at least in my experience, a lot more playing dynamics in a kind of bizarre way because you can pick very lightly and it will still sound very responsive, but then at the same time, you can hit the strings hard and it will squeal, it will do all the pinch harmonics that you want, it will get that kind of metal thing. But by the fact of holding it very, very lightly within your fingers, it just means that you're freer in your hand movement, you put less pressure on it, and in a funny way, you don't constrict your movements as much. And so you're actually speeding up a lot more. So I found it very easy to glide on the strings with this. I found it very, very easy to do all those heavy harmonics, do all those squeals, but without putting too much effort into it. And so very precise, very nice. And I think in a funny way, it actually made me work on my technique a little more because by not gripping the pick so much and not fighting the guitar so much, I actually concentrated on maybe being a little cleaner in my gestures without putting too much strength into them. So really, really amazing picks. In terms of durability, the other main feature, obviously, of these picks, look, I've played these non-stop, 24 hours a day. Not quite, but you know what I mean. And no sign. The only thing I've got to say is not my fault, but I've dirtied this one a little bit. I was demoing a guitar that had really dirty strings, and obviously that rubbed on to my hands and then on the pick. But that's what you get when you have white guitar picks. But I love the white, by the way. Really nice, excellent picks, great value as well. Before we end this review, another feature that I should have mentioned before, but I do want to mention now, and it's a very important one for me. There is a very clear honesty and there is a very clear vibe about this company. They produce these picks in Europe. These picks are produced mainly, I believe, in Germany, Belgium, and then they are sent for a final check, polish, etc., in the Netherlands, where they are hand polished and hand checked. And this is a beautiful thing because I think this is one of the things that shows that a company, first of all, cares about its customers. Second of all, it cares about the work environment and how they are running a business in today's world. And that is a very important thing. They are doing things right and they are doing the whole manufacturing process in a way that is ethical, that is great for the consumer, and at the same time, keeping the costs quite low because they don't cost that much, but giving you a very, very high level and high quality product. So I am very impressed with Chicken Pigs as a company, and I am very impressed with Chicken Pigs as a pig. And I really urge you guys to go check out, I'll put everything in the link. The website is www.chickenpigs.com. Check it out, order a sample because you will love them. I can assure you, trust me. And if you don't trust me, trust Andy the Guitar Geeks because he's awesome. And that's it, guys. Enjoy, have a good time, keep rocking. Please be good to each other.